You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. The greatest evils in the world will not be carried out by men with guns, but by men in suits sitting behind desks. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. I believe in Christianity as I believe that the sun has risen, not only because I see it, but because by it I see everything else. Everybody dies, but not everyone has lived. The most dangerous ideas in a society are not the ones being argued, but the ones that are assumed. God allows us to experience the low points of life in order to teach us lessons that we could learn in no other way. Don't judge a man by where he is, because you don't know how far he has come. The fact that our heart yearns for something earth can't supply is proof that heaven must be our home. Don't let your happiness depend on something you may lose. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. A proud man is always looking down on things and people. And of course, as long as you are looking down, you cannot see something that is above you. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing. Love is never wasted, for its value doesn't rest upon reciprocity. Life is too deep for words, so don't try to describe it. Just live it. If you love deeply, you're going to get hurt badly, but it's still worth it. Everyone thinks forgiveness is a lovely idea until they have something to forgive. You must be asking which door is the true one, not which pleases you best. You find out the strength of a wind by trying to walk against it, not by lying down. I am sure that God keeps no one waiting unless he sees that it is good for him to wait. Love is something more stern and splendid than mere kindness. Every story of conversion is the story of a blessed defeat. We never find out the strength of the evil impulse inside us until we try to fight it. Aristotle said that some people were only fit to be slaves. I do not contradict him, but I reject slavery because I see no men fit to be masters. Whether we like it or not, God intends to give us what we need, not what we now think we want. Have fun, even if it's not the same kind of fun everyone else is having. It seems to me that we often, almost sulkily, reject the good that God offers us, because at that moment, we expected some other good. Most people don't need to be taught, they need only to be reminded. Shut your mouth. Open your eyes and ears. Suspicion often creates what it suspects. It is better to forget about yourself altogether. Before we can be cured, we must want to be cured. When we lose one blessing, another is often most unexpectedly given in its place. Nothing that you have not given away will ever be really yours. Good people know about both good and evil. Bad people do not know about either. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, and those who keep silence hurt more. Affection is responsible for 9/10 of whatever solid and durable happiness there is in our lives. Do not dare not to dare. The process of growing up is to be valued for what we gain, not for what we lose. The harder you tried not to think, the more you thought.